Today our lesson is learning about imperative verbs, which are really important features in our instructions. What is a verb? Verbs are words that describe an action, occurrence or state. For example, the ice cream is melting. The snowman wears a hat. Can you think of any other verbs? Write them down on your page or book. Imperative verbs are sometimes known as bossy verbs. They are verbs which tell you what to do. They are often seen in the beginning of a sentence and create a command. Let's look at a few examples. Some imperative verbs below are: eat your lunch. The imperative verb is eat. Tidy the cloakroom. Tidy is the imperative verb. Write today's date. It's the imperative verb at the start. It's a command. It's telling you to do something, instructing you to do something. And the final one is walk home after school. Again, the imperative verb is at the start. It's bossy. It's a command. It's telling you what to do. Go and buy our crisps. Eat your lunch. Tidy the cloakroom. Write today's date. Walk home after school. In each of these commands, the imperative verb tells the person what action they need to take. Let's see if you can spot some imperative verbs on the next slide. Spot the imperative verbs. Go outside to play. Spot the difference between these pictures. Ask your dad what he thinks. Kick the ball into the goal. Surprise your friend to cheer them up. Where do we see imperative verbs? Imperative verbs can be seen in persuasive adverts, sets of instructions, recipes, conversation. So listen out carefully for imperative verbs around the house, at school, or in the street. Which imperative verb? Below is a command sentence with the imperative verb missing. How many imperative verbs can you think of which would fit this command? Something, up and walk away. Write them down on your page or paper and share with us later. Which imperative verb? You could have said, get up and walk away, stand up and walk away, tidy up and walk away. Did you have any other imperative verbs? How many different imperative verbs can you think of which would fit in the following commands? Something, your sandwich, something, your shoes, something, your brother. Write down your answers on your page or paper and share with us on Edmodo. Now we have your task. Now add imperative verbs that fit in the following commands below. Write your work in your book or on paper. Add imperative verbs. Number 1, something at the door. Number 2, something your shoes. Number 3, something your sandwich. Something the door after you. Number 5, something the ball carefully in the hall. Number 6, something up and walk away. Number 7, something outside to play in the snow. Number 8, something in the crystal clear water to cool down. Let's have a challenge. Spin the wheel. If you click on the wheel, it will land on an imperative verb. Write a command which contains the verb you have landed on. How many different ways can you use that imperative verb? Please take a picture, share on Edmodo. I want to see who is great with bossy verbs or imperative verbs and giving commands. Remember, your commands should start with a capital letter and end with a full stop.